toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, as we see the number 7 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's turning it on. Discards him with the stiff arm. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Back open in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do. And this squad...
Touchdown, Auburn! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. So the Missouri Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Quick release on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's James. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Miles. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Hauls it in. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan.
And a sack all the way back at the 5. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rooks. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most combobulated the offense has looked so far. There on 3rd down. They were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
The long back's got it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything there.
Oh, he's got some space. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Here's the pressure. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding.
Intentional grounding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Rooks. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The option look. The pitch. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Never a doubt. Right
want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Rooks. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Release to the back. Gets open down the middle. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. Working that left side now. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Terrific job not just settling for the negative play and getting it to the running back.
Yeah, and you're supposed to go through your progressions, and you're obviously wanting to attack down the field and make a big play, but a lot of times when you dump it off to the running back, he can make something happen. And you're right, get something positive out of it instead of taking a sack.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on third down. Short completion along the sideline will be enough for the first down. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. For a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quarterback may change this route. Fires to the right. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Extending the play. He'll get rid of it. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Intercepted to stop the threat. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air, it's Rooks. Going deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Completes it in the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Finding open areas. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box. More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Auburn trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback adapting. Rolling right and going deep. And he's got it at the 10. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to throw again. Escapes the pressure going right. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to run it. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Miles. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires one high and deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. On first down from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rooks. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The inside handoff.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Woods. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to grow.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete two-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Rooks. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to pass on second down. Setting up the screen. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this